Oh, the holidays, Christmas, Yuletide and cheer, festivals and laughter, and holiday-spiced beer. The carolers, the caroling, the annual Yule log, adding tons and tons of whiskey to your Wally Moose glass of nog. The Christmas trees, the Christmas lights, well, Hanukkah lights for some, from snowball fights to fun-filled nights and tons of rum. And thus begins our Christmas tale set where there's no snow, where the coldest days are 65 or never far below. It's on this Christmas Eve that things will start to get real scary for two drunken idiots named Marv and Harry.
I mean, the place looks great, Harry.
Oh, thanks, man. I was thinking about putting a couple more lights in, but my ass got lazy, so I didn't do it.
I mean, I'm not just talking about the lights, you know? Like, look at this place. It's got an acre of land in the back. You've got a house with a pool, and you're by the river. This place was a steal.
I know it. Apparently the guy who owned this house disappeared a couple months back. And so the family just wanted to sell it off quick, so, you know, right time, right place, own it.
Yeah, sounds kind of weird.
I guess this guy had an Easter fetish because we found about half the garage full of Easter shit. I mean, half the garage.
That's fucking weird.
I tell you, man.
I mean, well, here's to the nut job who used to own this place. If it wasn't for him, like, falling off the face of the earth, we wouldn't be here right now drinking these beers, yeah?
Cheers. Mine's empty. You know, Marv, I think I still need a couple more lights out here.
Harry, what the fuck is with you and these lights, man? Have you not seen the front? Looks like red light district out there. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying it looks bad, but why red? It sort of looks like Satan just poured his blood all over your house.
Well, kiss my ass, Marv. Red is awesome.
Yeah, right. It's like red light district down here. All you need is like a few girls dancing and you'd be set.
Oh, come on, man. It doesn't look that much.
Bro, it's like Bloods and Crips and we're in the middle of it. Too much hostility. Don't like it. I mean, I'm not saying it looks bad, but like, why just red and blue? Why didn't you add like some white in there? You know what I mean? It's not Puerto Rican enough, man. It's just not. No. I mean, look at it. It looks like Superman threw up out here. Yep, that's it. We're just chilling in Superman's underwear.
Pretty good. Cool. Well, let's finish these up. I don't want to miss the sales.
Sounds good to me. I just can't believe all these places are staying open this late on Christmas Eve.
I know. They're just trying to take advantage of all those last-minute shoppers.
You mean, us?
No. Actually, we have outdone ourselves with Christmas gifts this year. Tonight is purely about us.
You know, Mom would kill us if she knew we were shopping out on Christmas Eve.
Speaking of Satan herself, when's the old bat supposed to be here tomorrow?
I think Dad said they're gonna be over here around, like, noon.
Yeah. Knowing Mom, they'll be pounding on the door at 6 a.m. trying to wake everybody up.
Wouldn't doubt it. Have you heard from Harry's mom?
I think she said they'd be in around noon. Heard anything from Marv's dad?
Yeah. He actually convinced him to come down this year.
I think that would be good. It's been way too long since Marv has gotten to spend his Christmas with his dad.
It's true. You know what we should do? When Harry's mom comes in, and if Marv's dad shows up, we should, like, get them together. Like, get them in the same hotel room. That way they can spend some holiday cheer together. Know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? Right?
Can you not be disgusting?
What? I'm being serious.
Yeah, I can see that you're being serious. Are the boys still out back?
Well, they've actually probably migrated out to the... Yeah, they're out front. They're outside.
Oh my god, they're probably wasted. Does it look like they are?
Well, they've got beers in their hands, but pretty sure they stay somewhat sober.
Man, Harry, I don't know about you, but I am wasted.
Me too, my little Marv. Me too.
You don't think the wifeys will get mad?
Yeah, boy.
You boys better not be fucking wasted.
No, of course not, honey.
We're only a couple beers in, baby doll.
Alright, we need to leave in about 5 minutes.
Sure thing, honey.
Absolutely. Man, I'm like 11 beers deep. How about you?
I'm like 3 or 4 beers in.
No.
Yeah, bro.
Tis the season.
Tis the season, my brother.
Salud.
Salud.
So, tell me again, why are the wives dragging us out on Christmas Eve to go shopping?
Cause we just married the fucking twins from The Shining. Ain't this some shit?
Yeah.
I guess we better go before we get in trouble.
Let's take a shot first.
My name is Marv, and I complain about Christmas Eve because I have daddy issues.
Boy, see me on the basketball court.
I'll turn those ankles into wine, my friend.
You know what? We don't care what you guys do. Go to the bar. We will meet you at Bath and Body World.
I think they're mad.
They can't be mad.
Ah, they're mad. I've read a book about women rings. You got a beer. There. Yo! This is man I see in the shop. The House of Oddities. My mom's into all this crazy shit and I gotta get her here, so this is perfect.
Bro,
Let's go in. Let's get something real quick.
man, let's go find somewhere to get a shot.
No, that can wait. It says you're already drunk enough. Come on. This is fucking awesome.
I feel like I need a damn tetanus shot after touching that doorknob.
Boys, come over here. Let me help you find what you're looking for.
Are you Madam Cena?
I am, and I'm closing up in a few minutes, so if there's anything you need to find, now's the time to ask.
Way to go, Harry. Landed us in the clutches of Frankenstein's bride.
Quiet. So, Harry, what is it you're looking for?
How did you know my name?
I just know.
This is getting a little bit creepy. I'm waiting for you outside.
So, a gift from Mom, right?
What? Yes, she...
She collects strange artifacts from all over the world.
How do you know all this
I
stuff?
told you. I just know. Have a look, and be warned, what you see is real. And what it cautions against should be respected.
Who the hell are you?
Madam Xena.
I'll take it.
I know.
That's what you paid $100 for?
Oh man, it wasn't that expensive.
I guess.
Well, my mom's into this type of shit. It's the only thing I got her.
What the hell is it even made out of? Plastic?
Who knows? Ah, shit!
Come on, what happened?
Fuck, dude. Fucking thing cut me.
Let me get you a band-aid before you bleed all over the place.
It's in the third drawer in the bathroom. Be careful, the girls are in there bleaching their hair.
Oh, damn. Man, I'm about to get bitched at for even knocking on the door. You better look good with this fucking blonde hair. That's all I'm saying.
Jesus,
Is there?
shit.
What's this? Behold the dreaded Sugarplum faerie. Look upon this totem in curious awe, but be warned, for the soul of this ancient demon is trapped within. Should the blood of a freshly opened wound grace her bones, the spirit and totem will become one living entity.
Okay, boys. Are you ready? Shut up. She is going to love it. Did we miss something?
Oh, hey, how you doing, baby doll? You look great.
Looking real sexy, baby. Real sexy.
Wow, thanks for the feedback, baby.
This is gonna getting bigger tonight.
I don't know why you're laughing, Harry. He's not the only one not getting any tonight.
Not get any?
Come on, it's Christmas Eve.
Oh, come on, it's Christmas Eve, come on. Hey, Claire.
So Harry and Marv, now in the doghouse, took refuge from their women, being quiet as a mouse. And on the back porch, where the Christmas lights hung, the two Christmas idiots took hits from the bong.
I mean, it's Christmas Eve. Girls can't stay mad at us, like, for too long, right?
Do you remember what happened last Easter?
Yeah, you're right.
Exactly. They stayed pissed off for days. Days.
Speaking of last Easter, didn't you say something about the previous owner leaving behind like a bunch of Easter stuff?
Yeah, man. Easter. This shit is literally all over the fucking place.
Yeah. Shit is so weird.
Dude must have had a fetish. The dude literally gave us the place, literally, almost basically for free. I feel like if I would have like cut the price in half, he would have still given us the damn place.
It's a little suspicious, right? What do you think? Place might be haunted?
Yeah, you might be right, man. So basically, this was like the place with the whole Charlie Graves incident.
What? The Sirocco kids, right?
Yep. Same spot. It's the same spot they also used for the whole police officer setup for the whole APO kind of
Get
thing.
out of here, man.
I'm serious.
That's crazy, bro.
Yeah, it is. But you know what's even crazier? It's like your dumbass. Our wives.
It's been an hour and the guys have still not checked to see if we're mad or not.
Yeah, well, they know better.
You think so?
No.
You're right. They're just stupid.
Yeah. Of course they are.
Claire! Allie!
Yeah?
And we're about to crack open the apple whiskey.
Come
You wanna
on.
join us?
Yeah, come on, Jonas.
You guys are still fucking drinking?
Say, what I guess see?
Venga! You goddamn right we are. You guys need to catch up.
Okay. We'll be out there in a minute.
Okay.
Sounds good.
All right. I'll see you out there. It's gone, dude. The Sugarplum it's gone.
I mean, don't trip. Maybe the alley or Claire moved it somewhere.
The fuck do you mean, though, freak? That's the only gift I got from my mom, and it's gone.
Look, man, we'll look for it when we get more drunker.
Fuck.
Come on.
Come on. Don't you think we've kept them waiting long enough?
Just killed me. I know, but I want to get drunk, so let's go.
Allie, what is taking you so long? Come on, I thought you wanted to get some drinks.
I'm here, sister. Come help me.
With what? What are you doing?
Just come help me, sister.
Allie?
Yes, sister?
What's going on? Are you okay?
It's all Harry's fault, sister.
What are you talking about? What is Harry's fault?
What's about to happen to you?
What do you mean? What's about to happen?
He paid the gold. He delivered the blood. Brought her to life.
Allie, stop! You're freaking me out!
There's no need to be frightened, sister. We're helping her live. We're helping her survive.
Who is her?
This jerky is something else, Buford. The finest batch yet.
Agreed.
I told you it would be.
Yeah, well, too bad you can't hunt as good as you can make jerky.
Quit fucking around, Maggie. You know I'm the best hunter around here.
That's the biggest bunch of bullshit I've ever heard.
How would you like a face full of fucking mud right now?
Yeah, well, how'd you like me to throw you in the goddamn swamp again?
You two are something else.
Look, the point is, I would have gotten that fucking hog if you hadn't been running your goddamn mouth.
Yeah, well, you wouldn't have gotten that hog if it would have stood there and let you shoot it.
See? There you go with that goddamn mouth again.
All I'm saying is we needed that meat. Mama's gonna throw a screaming fit that you didn't get her hog on Christmas Day, and she's gonna embarrass us in front of our dear cousin here.
So we'll wake up at dawn and go get him. Stop hassling me about it. It's not a big deal.
As long as I'm the one aiming the barrel, we'll be just fine.
Maggie.
All right. Quit bitching. You know, Buford, it is Christmas Eve.
Yeah? What of it?
Well, aren't you gonna tell us about the sugar plums?
The what?
The sugar plums.
The candy?
No, the fairies from the Christmas stories.
Oh.
Come on, Maggie. Don't you think you're a little bit old for these stories?
Come on, big brother. We gotta keep the tradition alive. Besides, James here hasn't heard it before. Have you?
Not that I can remember.
Fine. It all began centuries back, long enough ago now that the stories have become legend, but recent enough still that fools like us continue talking about it. It was high up in the mountains, in the coldest reaches of northern Europe, on a dark and frozen Christmas Eve. There, in the black of night, the small village of Olden, a place nestled deep within the elusive region known as the North, and home to Father Christmas himself, fell siege to the horrors of the Christmas devil, Krampus. The demon had seized the opportunity to attack the village during St. Nick's absence, who was out traveling the countryside, delivering gifts and spreading cheer to those in need. Across the town, chaos ensued. Malevolent toys wreaked havoc throughout the homes of the villagers. Demonic snowmen buried children alive beneath the snow as their parents were forced to watch. Dark elves set rooftops ablaze. All the while Krampus himself stood in the town square, executing Claus's elves, one by one, slitting their throats and dumping their bodies onto a raging fire. Then, suddenly, when the siege had entered its darkest hour, and the horrors of Krampus seemed to have no end, he showed up.
I love this part. Sorry.
Surrounded by enormous, ethereal reindeer and what looked like a sea of gargantuan white wolves, a Viking-like man stood at the edge of the village, garbed in a lavishly dark set of armor, and draped with the hides and furs of some ancient and unknown beast. The man's face was hidden beneath the oversized cloak, and all that could be seen was a long, ashy beard pouring out from beneath the hood. The chaos of the town stopped, and the various evils paused in their tracks, frozen in place at the sight of this being. Krampus knew exactly who this was. He threw the remaining elves to the ground and glared devilishly at the bearded man, who in turn raised his hands and began to pull back his hood, revealing his face for all to see. It was Nicholas, the personification of Christmas itself, and the reborn spirit of the original patron saint, known throughout the world by countless cultures and as many different titles. Father Christmas, Papa Noel, Kirstman, Sinterklaas, Kris Kringle, you name it. The man who stood for everything Krampus was trying to destroy.
Santa Claus! Sorry, continue.
Nicholas pulled an enormous golden sword from a sheath at his side and raised it to the sky, yelling into the night in anger, his voice echoing throughout the mountains like thunder. Recognizing this as his battle cry, the reindeer and the wolves charged into the village and began laying waste to the evil. From out of the sky, almost as if swooping in from the very heavens above, a horde of hulking snow owls peppered the battlefield, joining their reindeer and wolf brethren in the fight against Krampus's minions. Nicholas calmly approached the village, his sword posed in battle formation, locking eyes with Krampus, who was now stamping toward the Keeper of Christmas as well. Light was prevailing over dark all around the two titans, as the dark elves were ripped to shreds by the owls. The demonic snowmen were decimated by the snow wolves, and the malevolent toys were scattered to bits by Claus's reindeer. As Nicholas closed in, Krampus drew an enormous, war-torn axe, and the two finally engaged in battle.
Oh, I love this part. We're getting so close to the Sugarplums.
Would you please shut the fuck up so I can finish the story?
All right, keep your goddamn pants on.
Anyway, this was a battle that couldn't be entirely won, for both Krampus and Nicholas were Eternals, and neither one could be killed, only temporarily defeated, rendering this fight a mere show of strength. But Krampus needed to be punished, and Nicholas, although saddened by what his old friend allowed himself to become, knew the Christmas devil needed to be imprisoned, to be sealed away, to keep this sort of thing from ever happening again. But Nicholas himself didn't possess this type of magic. What was he to do? Whatever it was, he knew he first needed to win the fight. He needed Krampus broken and battered and unable to escape before he could properly be dealt with. Have we lost you yet, James?
Completely.
All right, good. It was becoming apparent to Krampus that he was losing the fight, for Nicholas was simply too mighty for the Christmas devil. In an act that would lose Krampus the battle, but hopefully win him the war, the beast decided it was time to play his trump card. He leapt backwards from the fight. There, in the middle of the town square, he smiled devilishly at the Keeper of Christmas as he dug for something in his coat. Slowly, he removed what seemed to be a bizarre totem, something small and skeletal, something with wings. Noticing St. Nick's confusion, Krampus politely provided the details on what this item was. The remains of a long-since-dead forest pixie, stolen from the ancient mausoleums of the Sugarplum forest. The corpse had been soaked in the very blood of Krampus himself, and infused with the Christmas devil's dark magic, cursing the pixie, and giving way to the rise of the
Sugarplum fairy! Oh, this part always gives me the willies.
Maggie, the fucking story's almost over. Would you please be quiet?
Fine. Go.
Krampus snatched up the corpse of one of the human villagers beside him, ripping open the body and pouring the blood onto the totem. You see, human blood was the key to activating the totem's dark curse. As the figure began to grow and change, Nicholas and his followers looked on in horror as otherworldly flesh materialized onto its bones. Huge wings erupted from the spine, replacing the old. Huge horns sprouted from the skull. Razor-sharp teeth replaced the originals, and a tattered dress seemed to grow from the earth itself, wrapping around the new body and completing the transformation. The Sugarplum fairy, the first of her kind, was born. She sniffed the air and looked around the new world that laid before her, observing both Krampus and Father Christmas himself. But the scent led her straight back to the Christmas devil himself, and, to the shock of everyone there, she did not thank her master for her existence. She instead attacked him, like some wild dog, tearing into his fur-covered body and lapping up the blood, as Krampus yelled out in pain. The Christmas devil had created a monster he knew nothing about, one that obviously cared nothing for the idea of loyalty, for she was hungry, and she wanted his blood. Perhaps the dark magic was improperly applied. Perhaps it was because she was infused with his blood in the first place, but in a situation where she could have surely fed upon elves, reindeer, or even Nicholas himself, she chose to sink her teeth into her creator. She had to be stopped before she decided to turn her appetites to anyone else in Olden, or the world for that matter. But what could be done? This was a new creature, unlike anything the world had ever seen. The Sugarplum finally released her master, wiping off her bloodied mouth as Krampus fell to the ground, greatly weakened and bleeding. She began sniffing the air again, and slowly turned to Nicholas himself, smiling. He was surely next. As she began to dash towards him at an alarming speed, her mouth opened wide, Nicholas took a chance on his weapon and charged towards the Sugarplum, sinking the point of the golden sword into her chest, effectively destroying her blackened, smoldering heart. In one fell swoop, Nicholas had defeated the creature. She looked toward the sky, her eyes frozen in horror, as Nicholas withdrew his weapon. She stumbled backwards, holding her chest as her skin began to blacken and turn to ash. The badly injured Christmas devil watched as his creation fell to pieces and smoldered atop the frozen earth. Father Christmas had figured it out, the key to stopping the Sugarplum. Her heart was the ticket.
So, she's like a vampire?
Huh?
Yeah, like, she drinks blood, she dies when her heart's destroyed. Sounds pretty similar to a vampire to me.
As the villagers and the remaining elves wrapped Krampus in chains and shackled his arms and legs, the Christmas devil began cackling at the Keeper of Christmas, despite his wounds. He revealed that there were thousands of pixies stolen from the Sugarplum mausoleums. Thousands. All of them cursed by the same dark magic as that first, scattered across the globe by Krampus's dark elves long before the Battle of Olden took place. These totems would only need a few drops of human blood to awaken, and with the birth of a newborn Sugarplum comes an appetite for blood that will never be quenched.
Yeah, but I thought she only went for Krampus's blood. Would she even go for a human?
Nicholas posed these same questions to the Christmas devil, but remember, she wasn't at all satisfied after feeding from the master. She wanted more. She would have fed from Nicholas himself, and God knows how many others that night, should she have survived. The Sugarplum fairies were infused with an unending thirst for blood, one that will not stop until the morning rays of the Christmas sun turn them to ash, or until their cold, black hearts are destroyed first.
So what happened?
Well, as the stories go, Krampus was eventually punished after Nicholas enlisted the help of Bifana the Christmas Witch. Using her questionably dark magic, an area of her power she always made a point to stay away from, Bifana managed to seal Krampus inside an ancient sleigh bell, trapping the spirit of the Christmas devil for all time. After that, the man we know today as Santa Claus supposedly still spends his Christmas Eve nights hunting down these totems, which remain ever elusive and scattered across the globe, sold in curio shops as oddities or given out as Christmas gifts. Even after all this time, the totems remain at large in our world.
You guys talk about this stuff like it actually happened.
It did.
Come on. There's no way you guys actually believe that shit.
You might be right, James. You might be right. A lot of people doubt the stories are true, and rightfully so. I mean, who would be crazy enough to believe this stuff, right? Maybe they are just stories. Maybe there is no Santa Claus or Krampus. Maybe there is no Sugarplum fairy. Then again, who knows? Maybe tomorrow, when you take the wrapping paper off your Christmas gifts, maybe you'll find yourself staring down at the winged bones of the vile Sugarplum.
I wonder why the shape of this building is the way it's shaped. Makes no sense to me.
A triangle on top of a square?
Right. Like, how is that exactly solid?
I don't know, but it feels homey.
It feels homey.
Yeah, man.
I suppose.
Yeah, cheers.
Salud.
Yeah, that's salud.
Hasn't it been like half an hour now? Where are the girls at?
Probably still pissed off at us.
Over the hair thing?
Yeah. If they can find a reason to be mad, they'll find a reason to be mad. They're women. That's what they do.
I mean, first minute, understandable, but now she's getting a little bit ridiculous.
Understood. Like I said, if they can find a reason, they will find a reason.
Man, fuck that shit, bro. I'm about to go get him.
Okay, man. Good luck with that shit. I'm staying right over here.
Alright, ladies, it's Christmas Eve. We're mopping around, it's time to have some fun. Alright, it's not funny.
Marv, look how pretty she is.
What the fuck? Hey, guys! Who's in here screaming?
Harry, would you come in here, please?
Come here.
In the den, by the Christmas tree.
You guys are fucking with me. There's no Christmas tree in the den.
Get over here, Harry.
When the hell did you guys put this shit up?
We didn't do anything, Harry.
She did.
It's her gift to you.
What gift? For what?
You brought her to life, Harry.
He gave her the blood she needed to wake up.
This is her final gift to you. Commemoration of her master.
Do you like it? She hopes you do.
Who is she?
The one who fed from us. The one who will now feed from you.
What?
I'll say that you like her gift.
What gift?
Say you like her gift so we can end this.
I don't understand.
Just say it. Say you like her gift.
So this can be over.
But
Say it!
Fine. I like your fucking tree. I accept your gift. But who the fuck is her?
You're about to find out.
I can't believe she cut herself. I can't believe she
I
fucking
heard you
did
the
it.
first 9
well, we're
times,
stuck
okay?
out here
How
on
many
Christmas
times
trying to kill. I don't know what the fuck it is.
You know what it is. It's goddamn Sugarplum faerie.
I'm not calling it that. It's bullshit.
Fine. We're hunting a monster with big, sharp teeth and giant wings. Is that better?
Much better.
We wouldn't be in this situation if you didn't buy that fucking thing.
Grandma collects weird shit. I didn't know this was gonna fucking happen.
Well, watching our family get torn apart by that thing was not my idea of a good Christmas.
What it say? We gotta kill it before sunrise, right?
Hold on, I got the fucking thing right here. Blood can only bear a sugar plum on the eve of Christmas Day. Otherwise, her bones will remain dormant until the next. Should you find yourself confronted by the presence of a fully grown sugar plum, you will need to pierce her heart before the rays of Christmas sun fall upon your place in the world, wherever that may be. Doing so will break the curse of the sugar plum and restore those she took to their lives before arrival. Failing to kill the fairy before the morning rays turn her to dust will keep her cursed intact, and the souls of those she took will be lost to the dark abyss forever.
Alright, so all we gotta do is kill her by sunrise, and that's the end of it.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
Let's just not let her get the drop on us.
så ser vi det. La så noe dunkelhet. Til hvor var den egen halentrengen. Winnet brennen som meg seg. Hasnart. Hvor er de reine hentet over laseraben. Og er snart en nice kommen kan.
No, you are not wrong, demon. That is the spirit of Christmas you smell. With your demise, may your curse be lifted, for the dawn of Christmas morning has yet to reach these grounds. Merry Christmas, demon. Merry Christmas. Oh.
Life? Hey, Claire. We're alive. We're alive, baby. Hey, Allie, wake up. Marv, wake up, man. We're alive.
What the hell happened?
How is this even possible? Is that a dream?
No, my dear. That was not dream. The curse of the Sugarplum is a very real thing. Luckily for you, that curse was broken before its effects were cemented in time.
What the hell is that?
So, you folks have any delicious milk to go along with these fantastic cookies?
Is that fucking Santa Claus?
Okay, now we're in business. Cheers, my friends. You know, I've watched him wreak havoc for centuries upon centuries upon centuries. And still, even with everything he's ever done, after all the people he's hurt and all the pain he's caused and all the blood he's spilled, there's only ever been one thing Krampus created I just never could stomach. All his damn Sugarplums.
Nobody's gonna believe this shit, right? Fucking chilling with Santa Claus, drinking his whatever this shit is called.
Right you are, my boy. Right you are.
So what is this called, Santa?
Schnee.
Snee?
Schnee. It means snow. The elves have made it last 3 or 4 centuries. Give or take.
Well, I don't know about you, but I'm wasted again.
Tell me about it, my little Marv. Tell me about it.
Salud.
Salud.
Oh. Rookies.